You think that the task force report has a lot of flaws. How so?
Absolutely. I was a member of the task force, and I served on it for 18 long months. And I noticed right from the start, when I looked around at the other 60 people in the room, that what they really brought together was a series of people from special interest groups. And that included, private organizations and governmental organizations. So basically, they didn't have any scientists, environmental scientists, and they didn't have any economists to advise the council members or participate in the task force to provide academic and scientific information that would help the task force do its report.
Now, one of the things that you mentioned as far as not having an economist, the task force then got into a lot of problems of not looking at the issue of efficiency or prices or regulations in an appropriate way. How so?
Absolutely. And, basically what they were doing was just coming up with things off the top of their heads. Those were not checked for any scientific or economic standards. And for instance, energy efficiency, which is a term thrown around in the general public. Everybody wants energy efficiency. But to an economist, efficiency is made up of what's called land, labor, and capital. You have to have three components in the production process. And if energy is only one of those components. So you could produce a air conditioner, for instance, that was energy efficient, but it could also waste a lot of labor in producing it, or capital, the actual components that go into that air conditioner. So none of that was checked against the basic fundamental concepts of economics.
And very briefly, what you hope that this report will do is cause the Wake County Commissioners to really be wary about this report?
Absolutely. I had only one recommendation, that any recommendation that they select from the myriad of recommendations in the report, that they get a qualified, unbiased, neutral economist to look at that recommendation to see if it is actually going to save taxpayers' money.